It started like any other morning in the quiet town of Brookside. Parents were dropping off their children at Little Steps Daycare, a cheerful building painted in bright pastels, filled with laughter, finger paints, and toys. Miss Claire, the daycare owner and head caretaker, greeted the children with a warm smile, never imagining that within hours, her entire world and the town's would be turned upside down by a police dog named Thor. Thor was a 5-year-old German Shepherd, a highly trained canine with the local police department. He was brought in that morning as part of a Meet the Heroes Community Day event, where kids could learn about the fire department, police, and emergency services. Officer Daniels, Thor's handler, stood proudly as the dog performed a few fun tricks for the children. Everyone cheered when Thor sat, rolled over, and barked on command. But then something strange happened. Just as the children were settling in for a group photo with Thor, the dog's ears perked up. He stopped, stiffened, and began sniffing the air. Within seconds, Thor growled a low, guttural warning sound that sent chills through Officer Daniel's spine. Before anyone could react, Thor ran to a corner of the playroom, ignoring commands to stop. He began pawing aggressively at the floor beneath a faded rug. Miss Claire rushed over, concerned that Thor was damaging her property, but Officer Daniels raised a hand to stop her. "If he's doing this, it means something's not right," he said calmly. Everyone watched as Thor scratched away at the floorboards with determined focus. After several minutes, the sound with cracking echoed through the room. A loose board snapped upward, revealing a small, dark hole. The children were ushered outside immediately as officers cordoned off the area. What looked like an old crawl space was actually a narrow wooden staircase, descending into pitch blackness. Officer Daniels called for backup, and a team equipped with flashlights and protective gear. The discovery was no longer just unusual. It was potentially criminal. As the officers descended into the chamber, an eerie silence overtook the room. The air was thick with dust and age. What they found beneath the daycare was something out of a nightmare, an old underground room, no larger than a single classroom. The walls were made of stone, covered with markings, symbols and drawings that no one immediately recognized. But what really sent shivers down everyone's spine was what lay in the center of the chamber, a rusted metal bed. Chains, a broken camera tripod, old newspapers dated back to the 1980s. The police called in a forensic team immediately. As the chamber was secured and evidence collected, it became clear that the room had once been used for something sinister. Files found hidden behind one of the walls revealed faded photographs and notes, handwritten letters that referred to subjects' sessions, and a man known only as Dr. M. Within 24 hours, the daycare was closed, and the FBI joined the investigation. News vans flooded Brookside as the story spread across the nation. The discovery was linked to a string of child abduction cases that had remained unsolved for nearly 40 years. Each of the missing children had disappeared between 1979 and 1986 from nearby towns. Many families had given up hope decades ago, until now. What shocked the town even more was that the building where the daycare now stood was once a private residence owned by a retired psychiatrist, Dr. Marcus Halpern. He had died mysteriously in 1987 in a supposed car accident. The house was sold and renovated into a daycare in the late 90s, but no one had ever explored the foundation deeply enough to discover the hidden room, until Thor scratched the surface. Miss Claire was devastated to learn that her daycare, the place where she cared for hundreds of children over years, was built above a nightmare. She cooperated fully with investigators, even volunteering to help look through old files and town records. "I never would have imagined something like this could be hiding beneath our feet," she said tearfully in an interview. For weeks, investigators worked tirelessly. DNA evidence found in the chamber led to the identification of at least 2 missing children from the 1980s. The town held a vigil for them in the town square, candles lighting up the night as parents, now older and grayer, cried in each other's arms. Thor was hailed as a hero, not just for finding the chamber, but for sparking a long-awaited reckoning. Because of him, the truth had come to light. Officer Daniels said he'd never seen his K-9 partner act with such intensity and focus. "It's like he knew," he said. "He sensed something the rest of us couldn't." The story of Thor's discovery sparked discussions nationwide about forgotten crimes, the importance of forensic re-examinations, and the incredible capabilities of trained K-9 units. Donations poured in for the Brookside Police Department, and Thor received an honorary medal for bravery. Months later, the daycare building was torn down. In its place, the town council voted to build a memorial playground named Thor's Park to honor the children who were never found and the dog who made sure they were never forgotten. Beneath a bronze statue of Thor stands a plaque that reads, "He scratched the floor and uncovered the truth." And in the hearts of everyone in Brookside, that truth changed the town forever. Like the video, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you can receive notifications of every new video.